Hi, my name is Bianca and this is my channel all about cross stitch. This will be my third attempt of trying to film this video, so excuse me if I am abrupt. I am ready to go to bed. It's been a long week at work, but happy first day of February. I hope you were able to get a lot of stitching done in January. I know the weather has been keeping me inside for a lot of this month. I want to say thank you to everybody that reached out with your really lovely comments about my cat that I lost last month. That really means a lot. I started this channel in order to find people that liked cross stitch as much as I did, and you know, to make friends on the internet. So I want to have a shout out to the Okie Stitcher for, you know, reaching out to me on Instagram and just being a really nice human being. So go watch her if you haven't seen her channel. She is active duty military and she likes cross stitch. So let's get on with it. I want to start with this guy. So I finished him a while ago. The reason why this is the third time that I've tried to film this video is I dropped this, and if you know anything about cheap Walmart frames, when you drop a Walmart frame, the whole thing falls apart. So I had to put this back together, and then I caught my hair in it, and it's just been a mess. My husband isn't here right now, so if you hear the dogs coming in and out, apologies for that. Dog life, so it is what it is. Sorry, I'm rambling. Back to this. So yeah, I finished him, and since we might be moving soon, I just threw it in a cheap Walmart frame, and I really like these frames. If you haven't seen them, they're like front-loading frames, so you literally can just put your cross stitch in the front, so you can center it the way that you want, and then put your glass on top. And that's been really helpful for me because I can never get anything straight, and I'm just really excited. So I have an FFO for the year, and let's move on to my whips. I worked on Unexpected Visitor by Night Spirit Studio. I'm sure everybody's seen this. I worked on it just a little bit. This was one of my 6 new starts of the year, and last time we were here, I think I just had some black, and maybe I started on the red line. I'm not sure if you can see, but I've got the corner going with the black lace, the black line, the red line, and I started the white line. So not a ton of progress, but I'm still kind of struggling with the fact that I did this with 3 strands instead of 2, but I tried it with 2 strands and it just didn't really look right either. So I decided to keep going. Maybe I'll work on it a little bit longer to see if I am going to finish it the way that I started. So I'm not sure about that. We'll see. I just hate being disappointed in a project and going on with it, and then at the end deciding that I didn't like it at all. So we'll see. Another project that I showed you guys last video is my Grief is Love Persevering by Witch Gardens Crafts. And I've got a little bit of progress on this one as well. I think last time I showed you guys this, I had done the top border and the bird and started the bottom right corner. And let's see. That's where I'm at now. So the whole top corner is done. The bird. The bottom right corner is done. And I've got what is Grief. This has been a really therapeutic project to work on. I'm somebody that things easily make me sad, and the fact that it's hard for me to be sad around people all day long that don't know what you're going through. It's been a real struggle for me growing up, but like now that I've had a little bit of time to process my grief, I feel like I'm doing a little bit better with that. I'm gonna miss my cat forever, but you know, it's a part of life and he's in a better place. So I said I wasn't gonna get emotional, but I still am, so sorry for that. Okay, so moving on, another pattern that I worked on these past like 10 days, 2 weeks is Halloween Ouija by Tiny Modernist. And that's just kind of like what it looks like. I think this was a mystery stitch along, so that's why not all of the blocks are filled out with the image. So again, this was a new start for me for the year. And I started in the top left corner. So on New Year's, I managed to finish the first square, part of the second top long square, and then I think part of the third square. And this is where I'm at now. So I finished this bottom square here, and I'm almost done with this square here, but I ended up deciding to skip the corners because the corner one is white, and I just went straight down to the sexy witch, is what I'm gonna call her, I guess. My friend Michelle called her a sexy witch, so I'm just gonna keep calling her a sexy witch. So I started working on her, and then I just went with the alphabet. I think I just went where the needle took me. This has been really fun to stitch on because it is one color, but it's been really nice to have the outline started, and then seeing one box completed has really invigorated my stitching. I got the stitchy bug back, so I'm excited that this helped me jumpstart. I don't know, I'm a 310 gal. I haven't tried Sulky or Ink or anything, but 310 has my heart, so we'll see. I was debating actually on switching the colors up because I've seen some people finish this project in different colors, but I mean, I have a ton of 310, so maybe I'll change the white accents. I'm not sure. If you've done this project, like, let me know if you changed anything on it. And the final thing that I want to talk about is my Halloween at Hawkhorn Hollow. So this is what that looks like. It's a big, humongous project. And I'm starting in the top left corner. And I was debating on going left to right versus up and coming down this way. I'm pretty intimidated about this huge, this is basically a full coverage piece. Some blocks have more stitching than others, but overall this is practically a full coverage piece. And anywho, so I started with the first block, and I think last time you guys saw my project, I had just the house done. Well, I had the house done, and I finished the gravestones in the field. So let me grab that to show you where I am currently at. Let me fold it. So, ta-da! My goal for January was to finish the first block, and I did. I did miscount somewhere around the sun and the ghost on this side, but I just kept going, you know, it is what it is. I do want to say that I'm saving the backstitch for last, and I don't know if you can even see my ghosts. I wish I had dyed this fabric a little bit darker, so you can see the white pop more, but I think what I'm going to do is outline it. I'm probably going to backstitch the ghosts, and then once I go back and do the backstitching, I think I'm going to do the backstitching last after I finish the first row. Maybe I'll do row by row so I don't leave it all for last, but this weird orange dot that's hanging out right here, it's going to be a spider hanging from a corner spider web, and it just looks like a random orange dot right now, and it drives me nuts every time I pull this out. But yeah, I'm really proud of this. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a lot of stitching. If you haven't started this and you're thinking about it, just jump in. Honestly, I thought that I was going to struggle a lot more with this, but it's been really, really fun. And every time I stitch on this, I try to stitch on this once or twice. I shouldn't say once or twice, maybe like 4 or 5 times a week. And that's how I was able to meet my goal to finish this first block. And every time I would stitch on it, I couldn't see it coming together. And I think it wasn't until I finished the entire house that I was finally excited to keep stitching on this. I had picked it up and put it down many a time just because I felt a little overwhelmed. But once I started looking at it as just one square, a few different colors at a time, or one color at a time, and then I started doing one thread at a time. So I would pick one color, or I do, okay, today I want to finish this column of the house, and that's all I would do. I wouldn't look at anything else on here, and I would just do one piece at a time. And I wish somebody would have like told me that when you're tackling big projects, because I was really overwhelmed when I first started this and I felt really intimidated, but it's finished. So I'm really excited. Here's one more look. So yeah, I'll show you exactly how big my fabric is. And I did make my borders too small. I wish I would have given myself a little bit more fabric on the edges, but it's fine. It is what it is. It's my first big project, so I'll take it. And I did actually start the next block already, so if you can see the second line down there, and I started going this way for the second block. So yeah, I'm gonna start the second block, and my goal for February is to finish the second block. So I will show you what that looks like. And for me, the second block is gonna be left to right, so I'll be working on these trees here. Again, a lot of stitching, but I'm excited. So yeah, no haul because I'm doing no by July. Goals for this month, again, I just said it like 5 times, is that I want to finish the second block of Halloween at Hawthorne Hollow. I was thinking about it, and if I'm able to finish a block a month, I'd be able to finish it this year. It might happen, it might not. I don't want to really like put a concrete goal on that project because I really want to have fun with it. I did want to talk about something that I found in my stash. So I went to a retreat in September, and I guess this got lost in all my stitch stuff. But when I was reorganizing it, because I got a new shelf, I found these scissors, and they're so cute. They're orange, and they have little ghosts on them. And I think this was a really nice reminder to use what you have and enjoy what you have, because I think the old me would have just bought the scissors and kept them hidden away and never used them. But I've been really enjoying them. Sorry, that's one of my dogs just bumped the table. Come here. So here's my dog Zero. He's my little old man. And his brother Nacho's trying to come up here. Get down, please. So I guess that's a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having a lot of fun stitching on your projects. Hopefully next month I will have more progress to talk about, and stay safe.